Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nessa Jane and today we are going to be doing a first impressions hits or misses videos. So I have had a couple of products just sitting in my makeup drawers that I haven't ever played around with before. Some I just got and the other ones I just have never grabbed. I've never reached for them for some odd reason. So I wanted to kind of go through and give you my honest reviews on these products and do first impressions of them. So the first product that we will be trying out today is the Too Faced White Chocolate Bar. It has a lot of pretty shades in here, so I'm excited to give these a try. The next products, the other products that I'm going to be testing out today are the Ofra Cosmetics Highlight Bronzer on the Glow palette, and same with their Ofra blush palette. These palettes have a lot of different shades in them. The bronzer and the highlight palette has 6 total shades, 3 bronzers and 3 highlights, and the blush palette has 12 different blushes in them. So I wanted to test those out and let you know what I thought. I think that they would be great traveling palettes, and so I just wanted to see if that's something that I can take with me on my travels. And then the last product that I wanted to test out is this Urban Decay Big Bang lipstick. I wanted to see, because I've never really seen a lipstick like this before, I wanted to see if it performed the way that it should and yeah, how well it looked on the lips. So if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. If you end up liking this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and also hit that bell to get notified for any future videos. I upload videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So be sure to hit that bell to get notified when those videos go up. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at NessaJaneStyles, on Instagram at NessaJane_Styles, and also on Facebook at NessaJaneStyles. So, without further ado, let's get on into this first impressions hits or misses video. Alright you guys, we are going to get started in with our first impressions of the Too Faced White Chocolate palette. We are first going to get started with some eyeshadow primer, and since I kind of want to go for a more bold look today, I want an eyeshadow primer that's going to cover up my veins and everything like that. And so I'm going to be going in with this Tarte CC Clay primer. Sorry I have the cap off because this thing is a pain to get off. But I really like this primer. I don't know if it's still on sale on Tarte.com, but I really love this eyeshadow primer. Okay, once we have that base on, we are going to set it really quick with some translucent powder, of course. Using my RCMA translucent powder to set this. Okay, once we have those eyes set, we are going to jump into the palette. So, as you can tell, this palette has a lot of more pastel-y colors. There are some everyday colors, like over in this range here. Same with a few down here as well. Today, I kind of wanted to do something a little bit more bright and bold. And so, to start off this look, I'm actually going to be taking this shade right here called Banana Date. And we're actually just going to use that as our starting transition shade. And so I'm going to take my Lexi 205 blending brush, and we are just going to pop that into the crease and move that bad boy up, kind of almost into the brow bone as well. Okay, moving on, we are going to pop into this gray shade here and use that as our other transition shade, and it's called Guilt Free. So I just kind of wanted to build up my transitions today, especially because I'm playing with such off-the-wall colors, more pastel-y colors. I just kind of wanted to build everything up gently. And this shade I'm not seeing as dark as a color payoff as I would like to. So I think this gray shade is doing its job as like building up the transition, but In my opinion, I was expecting more of a gray color to it. It's very dull and light, and you can, in my opinion, you could barely really tell that it's even on my eyes, so I don't really know how I feel about this shade. I was expecting much more pigment than what I'm actually getting. Okay, so once we have that gray shade applied, we are going to grab a Lexi 229 tapered blending brush, and we are going to grab this super bright pastel color right here called Lavender Cake. And we are actually going to put this underneath that gray shade that we applied. So Lavender Cake is coming off a little bit better than that gray color is. I feel like I can see the pigmentation of this shade a lot more. Okay, so once that lavender shade is applied, we are going to go into our outer corner, and with that we are going to take a Lexi 221 small tapered blending brush, and we are going to go into this very dark shade here called Smoked Sea Salt. Okay, so once Smoked Sea Salt is applied, we are going to go into that color for the other half of our eyelid. We are going to go into this shade right here. It is called Sugared Raisin, and it's this nice little purpley silver color. So overall, my thoughts on the palette, I just think that, you know, I enjoy the color scheme of it. I actually really enjoy the pops of colors and the pastels, and same with the neutrals. I was kind of disappointed at how the brighter mattes acted. I haven't tried that mint green shade yet. I'm kind of curious to see how that one works on the eyes, but as for that lavender one, I just don't feel like it super popped like I was assuming that it would. And same with that gray. That gray just added like a nice little subtle gray transition, which is fine. But overall, I don't think it added the pigmentation or the effect that I wanted to do with this look. So that is my first impressions of the Too Faced White Chocolate Bar. I'm going to go ahead and put on some wing liner and finish off the rest of my, or put some complexion on, put some false lashes on, and all of the good stuff. And then I will be back with you guys to talk about the Ofra Cosmetics blush book and highlight and bronzer books. Okay, you guys, I am back. I have foundation, contour, eyelashes, eyeliner, all of that good stuff. And also when I was off camera, I did finish off my bottom lash line as well. I just mixed kind of these three shades right here for my bottom lash line. Okay, you guys, next we are going to be first impressions of the Ofra highlighter bronzer on the Glow palette, along with the Ofra blush palette. So we're going to start off with bronzer. So I did contour my face. I used my Ofra Cosmetics contour sticks to kind of chisel out my cheeks and my chin and all of that good stuff. And we're going to take my favorite Morphe bronzing brush, and we're going to go right into this bronzer down here. They don't exactly have shade names, but it's this bronzer down here in this corner. Okay, you guys, first impressions of that bronzer is that it is very, very pigmented. So definitely go in with a light hand. And it's a very warm bronzer, and it does have a little bit of shimmer to it, but it's not like an overpowering shimmer. I honestly think that shimmer just adds like a little bit of warmth to the face. Next we are going to go into their blush palette, and their blush palette looks like this. So this blush palette has a total of 12 different blushes in here, a whole bunch of assortment of colors, you know, some more nude, some more pinky tones, and everything like that. Okay, so first impressions of the blush. Again, very pigmented. You will want to use a light hand with these, but I do think that they look very beautiful on the skin. Me just mixing those two colors together, I really think I found like my perfect combination. Along with the bronzer, it really helped warm up my face, so I do really like that. We're gonna dive into this shade right up here. Again, I don't know what shade this is, but we're gonna grab a highlighting brush. And again, Ofra highlighters are very pigmented. So there we have the highlighter applied. I already knew I was gonna like their highlighters. I didn't change the formula for that palette. I did really enjoy these palettes. I do think that they are a good value, and if you travel a lot or if you are looking for a good combination and a variety of different things, I think these palettes will work really well for you. Okay, and so next I'm actually going to be doing a first impressions of a lip. This Urban Decay lipstick. It's called Big Bang. So I wanted to match it up with this because I was hoping my eye look would turn out a little bit more lavendery and purpley and more bold. But if you can see, there's some like sparkles in this lipstick. And I've never tried this lipstick before, and I was really intrigued. I wanted something bigger and bolder, and something that will pop. Okay, you guys, impressions of the Urban Decay Big Bang lipstick. I'm actually really surprised at how metallic this lipstick is. These lipsticks are very, very comfortable to wear, and this is my first time using a metallic one of theirs. And I really like how those those sparkles actually show up on your lips. It's actually true to what is in the tube, and I really, really like that about this shade. If you're looking for a different, bold look, I definitely gravitate towards this. I really enjoyed this. Okay, everyone, so that concludes today's first impressions, hits or misses videos. The products today, as a recap, I did have some good hits, and I had some major misses as well. My first hit is definitely this Urban Decay Big Bang lipstick. I really love this lipstick because I feel like it is a different kind of bold. You don't see a lot of people wearing like a reflective pink lipstick, and I really like this. Like, I can see myself wearing this out with friends, going out and getting drinks with. I really like this lipstick and how it looks on my skin and how comfortable it is. So I definitely recommend this lipstick if you're looking for something bold, but also something a little bit edgy, I guess, too. I really enjoy it. My next hit is going to be the Ofra Cosmetics blush book. I love this book because of all the shades that come in here. Yeah, some of them I'm never going to touch, but you can mix them and kind of play around with them. And yeah, I really enjoy the shade range in here. The formula is very pigmented, obviously going with a light hand, but overall I did really enjoy the blush palette. Now the bronzer and highlight palette, some are misses, some are hits for me. Obviously the bronzer that I used today is very orangey on the skin, so if you don't enjoy those kind of bronzers, I would definitely not recommend it. They are super pigmented as well, so you have to go in with a very, very light hand. I even contoured today with the Ofra Cosmetics Skin Sticks, and that oranginess still kind of stuck out. So that one, you know, it's going to be perfect during the summertime, but I'm more like matte bronzers to really chisel and contour out my face. So I wasn't a huge fan of it. I'll wear it again, depending on what kind of look I'm going for, but when it's not the bronzer that I will gravitate towards day in and day out. The highlighters in here, of course, I already knew from the beginning that I would enjoy these highlighters. They have 3 highlighters in here and then 3 bronzers in here, and I love Ofra Cosmetics highlighters. I just think that they perform really well. They're super pigmented and shiny, so I really enjoy the highlighting shades in this palette. So that's why this one is not fully a miss for me, but it also is not fully a hit as well. And then the miss of the day is the Too Faced White Chocolate Bar palette. So I was really hoping that I would like this palette. They released their chocolate gold palette and I've heard a lot of good things, and I also read really good reviews of this, so I said, hey, I'm going to go ahead and purchase this over their holiday sale so I can try it out. And the thing that really disappointed me about this palette, and what really disappoints me about other Too Faced palettes, is that the shadows don't perform the way that I want them to. I was expecting to have bright lavender on my eyelids today, along with a gray transition, and what happened was a sort of gray transition that has like just a little bit of purple hint to it, and then mainly the smoky on the outside and shimmer all on my lid. And I wasn't really going for that. I wanted something bold and bright, and this just didn't do it for me. And I'm really sad about that. And a lot of their other palettes do the same thing for me. And that's why it makes me really hesitant to purchase Too Faced palettes. The look I was going for today was something dramatic and bold, and it ended up being an everyday look, and I wasn't going for that. So that is why the Too Faced White Chocolate Bar is definitely a miss for me. And so that concludes today's video. I really do hope you enjoyed my honest reviews of all of these products. If you ended up liking this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below before you leave. And I will see everyone in my next video. Bye!